Very funny girl coming to the stage. You've seen her on Comedy Central, VH1. Give it up for Ophira Eisenberg. Give it up.
Hello, people. I have been thinking a lot about my future recently, and my husband and I have been talking about adoption. And we made a decision that we would love to put a child up for adoption. So that's what we're working on. I'm actually getting a lot of heat to have kids, and you know, I like kids, I think they're fine. I just don't think I should be a mother, because I know myself, like I know my life, you know? Like recently I got so drunk I had to make myself puke, okay? Like, and until those little hands can hold back my hair, you know. Not interested. Not interested. Speaking of the drinking, I will admit I did something very stupid a couple weeks ago when I had a bit too much to drink, and I'll admit it. It's embarrassing, but I'll admit it because it's almost healed. I got way too drunk, and then I went home, and I don't know if you've ever done this. You go home after a night of drinking, and you just like take a good look at yourself in the bathroom mirror, you know, alone. You're like, hello! Hi! Oh, you're pretty, you're pretty! I don't know why everyone didn't talk to you. You're beautiful. And I decided that moment it would be a perfect time to tweeze my eyebrows. Yes. And then I passed out, and then I woke up the next morning hungover, but I looked surprised. Which was great. And then the next day puzzled, third day confused, and fourth depressed, which was better because that's my average state. I did mention I was married. I'm still in my first marriage. That's horrible. That is awful. I shouldn't talk about it like that. It's so temporary. My current husband hates it when I do that, but the one good thing is I have to say was never into the word fiance, didn't like it, didn't roll off my tongue. Honestly, I would mispronounce it all the time quite stupidly because I would always pronounce it financer, which turns out is just a dream. Yeah, that worked out. But you know, over the holidays, his mother, sweet woman, has zero taste, but a nice woman. It's amazing how those two can coexist. But anyways, she was very excited about buying me a gift, right? She was all about it, and she was shopping all day, and she's shopping while on the phone with my current husband, all right? And I'm just in the room, and he's talking to her, and he's getting excited. He's going, oh, get her that! Oh, no. Oh, that's beautiful. She would love that. And then he's like, what? Oh, get her that. That is great. And then he cups the phone, and he turns to me and goes, guess what? My mom has a cashmere sweater for you right now in her cart. And I was like, no! Right? Because I don't want a cashmere sweater from anywhere that has a cart. No. That is not how cashmere travels, no. I was like, tell her to spend her points somewhere else. So I managed to put an end to the cashmere trouble, which is also the name of my first country single. And instead I got a lovely white chenille pullover sweater. Oh yeah, it's perfect for those days that I raise sheep in the East Village. So that worked out perfectly. I, on the other hand, my mother, I borrowed money from her. Times are tough. I borrowed $1,000 from my mother. Felt really bad about it because my mother's 80 years old, so I'm really never going to be able to pay her back. And that is a dark joke. That is a dark joke. She loves that joke. She does. She loves it. Because she is the queen of dark humor. She's 80 years old, and she dates as a senior a lot. Like, I think she's a bit of a senior slut, frankly. And I do. And you learn, like, it's wonderful, but you learn things you don't want to hear, like, oh, Viagra takes 3 hours to kick in. You're like, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. So she just broke up with this guy, and she's talking to me about it on the phone. She goes, you remember Zeke? I go, yeah, Mom. She goes, well, God finally got him. I'm like, what are you talking about? She goes, yeah, he had a heart attack. I'm like, Mom, that is horrible. She goes, don't worry about him. He's fine. But that's what you get when you break up with Astrid Eisenberg. That is ego. Thinking God's on your side, taking down people that break your heart. What a wonderful world to live in. Wouldn't it be great to think that way? I don't have that level of self-esteem. You kidding me? You know what happens when you break up with Ophira Eisenberg? You find out you're missing a Prince CD. That's it! Oh, and you're happier. Whatever. I did a lot of, when I moved to New York, I moved from Canada, and I thought when I moved here, Sex and the City was like a funny comedy show. I didn't realize it was a documentary, and I had a lot of trouble. And I did internet dating, so, standard, I was on JDate, and you put up a picture, and you put up a profile, and then you were supposed to put like a couple words under your picture, like a tagline of yourself, to get people interested in checking you out. And I just did not know how to describe myself in a couple words that were attractive, because I was like, I'm in my 30s, I've kind of been around the block, What do I put? So finally I just put, as is. A real fixer-upper. Hobbies include depression, yeah, and making you guess why I'm angry. Which we all know is a long game. You guys have been lovely. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Ophira Eisenberg. Come on.